done. And it didn't even take as long as I thought. It only took 8 days. I think we started on Thursday. Maybe we started Wednesday. It only took us just over a week. It didn't take us, yeah, I think 8 days was all it took. Right now I'm just bleeding off the system. There's more. I thought I had it bled off pretty good. I don't know if you can hear that. I've got the bleeder back here where the hoses connect together cracked, and that's hissing away. The one on the hose from the tank over here, I've got that one open all the way. That one's just cracked open, hissing. And there's one up on the cold flow up there right next to that top gauge that I'll have to crack open here in a little bit. But I'm gonna try and get that one bled out. I'm guessing that hose is full is what the deal is, why it's pissing so much. But I'm gonna get this bled out and washed. Now I'm gonna start taking all of this anhydrous stuff off and putting the cultivator frogs back on and get it ready for cultivating soybeans. And I think that's starting to slow down. Sorry if you're getting dizzy from getting flipped back and forth here, but that's, my uncle's going to finish up the last field. He should be getting pretty close to done here shortly, if he's not finished up and moving back already. But I'm going to get this bled out and give it a bath because it needs one, and then I'll start putting it back together the way it was. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Alright folks, good evening. This video is going to be a little bit different because, as you can see, I'm at home. I got the camera set up on my tripod here. This video is just going to be a little bit of an update. As you either just saw or are about to see, I posted a little video from Friday of finishing up anhydrous. Today is Tuesday, June 13th. As of a little bit ago, actually earlier this afternoon, it finally quit raining here. It started raining yesterday afternoon, and I don't think it rained at all in the night, but we had almost 2 inches of rain last night. By the time it quit here today, we had easily over 4. So fingers crossed that it doesn't rain tomorrow, even though it's forecast to. Like I said, on Friday we finished anhydrous. I spent most of the afternoon washing that tractor and taking the anhydrous hoses and cold flow and everything off. It's the cultivator frogs are back on that machine there, and other than replacing a couple of hubs on some coulters, that's pretty well ready to go. I haven't been filming that because, let's face it, you guys saw me fight with coulters enough while I was doing anhydrous that you don't need to watch me do it now. Those are really all the updates I've got for you at the moment. We're spreading some fertilizer on the snap beans that have been planted already, you know, before we cultivate them, which is a little bit different than normal. Normally we just put liquid down with the cultivator. This year we're putting dry down ahead of the cultivator, and then we're just using the cultivator to work it in. I loaded 2 trucks for that yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. We didn't work much this weekend because it was hot and we didn't have a whole lot going on other than irrigation. I'm going to take you back off the tripod here again for a second, and we're going to walk out here, and over there through those trees is a cornfield that got only urea. It received no anhydrous, and when I walked out in there Sunday afternoon, it was already knee high on me, and I'm a 38-inch inseam on my pants, in case you were wondering how tall I am. I'm about 6'1" with my boots off. So the corn's looking good. Knee high by the 4th of July, and not really an issue around here. It's usually knee high by the middle of June. And like I said, today is the 13th of June, and the corn's knee high, so it's looking pretty good. But like I said, we had 4.5, 5 inches of rain here in the last 24 hours, which is a lot of rain. So a lot of our nitrogen was probably lost to leaching, which is a problem for all sand or all soil types, but sand especially, since it's got such a high infiltration rate and low water holding capacity and low cation exchange capacity. CEC is the acronym that we use for that. In for those of us who like to talk soils, CEC is what we use to refer to nutrient holding capacity. It stands for cation exchange capacity, in case you didn't know. But yeah, that's just a little bit of what's going on here. And like I said, that video that you either just saw at the beginning of this video or you're about to see here at the end, that's from Friday. A little bit about what was going on in that video. I'd just gotten back to the farm. I'd unhooked the last tank because I'd run it out. My uncle was going to hook up a tank and finish the last field, and I made a pass on the headlands of the field that I had been in to try and bleed out the cold flow and hoses and everything, and try and get so I didn't have to let too much out to the bleeders. And then when it was still, that 2-minute video, and it was still bleeding off at the end of the video, I decided I'd close that bleeder, go out on the headlands of the cornfield to the east of the farm. They're just to the east side of the buildings, and I made a little bit of a pass along part of the headlands there and bled out some more. Went about another 100 yards on that section of headlands there, and then I folded up and I went and parked and cracked the bleeder open again, and then it bled for less than a minute and it was done. And I cracked the one on the cold flow and nothing came out of that, so I just opened all the bleeders and went and started washing the bar. But I'm gonna have to charge my sorry, I'm moving the tripod here. I'm gonna have to charge my GoPro here because let's see, it won't even turn on the other day. Yeah, it's got just enough power to turn on, but I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can. Yep, there you go. Right there, the little battery icon is empty, so it's barely got enough power to turn on, so I'm going to charge that. But I found the head strap for it, so possibly going to be using this for future GoPro videos, so I don't have a problem with the hat clip pulling down on the brim of my hat and causing me to have to constantly readjust that. So hopefully those videos will become more stable. And if any of you are interested, I'm thinking about purchasing a drone, possibly this year, possibly going to be purchasing a drone, get some aerial footage of what I'm doing on the farm, possibly flying around some of the fields and seeing how they look from the air, just to get a different perspective on them. We've got a drone at the farm, but it's just got the GoPro mount. I'd like to get one that's got the little 3-axis gimbal camera on it, because that you can adjust from the controller for the drone. You can see different angles without having to fly the drone around too much, which is good for an inexperienced pilot like myself. And also those gimbal cameras, you can feed direct video right to your phone, so you can see what you're looking at in real time. But yeah, those are just some of the updates that I've got for you. That's probably it for now. I'm probably at 6-7 minutes of footage here anyways, so thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And I gotta charge this camera too.